Because we see bones as skeletons and think they're dead tissue, we may not realize that while we're alive, bones are actually living tissues. Throughout our lives, bones are growing and shrinking. They're building more formation and they're breaking down. As we age, more bone is removed than is formed, and so our bones get weaker and are more susceptible to fractures. To make our bones strong, in childhood we need all sorts of materials. We need calcium and magnesium and phosphorus, basic elemental materials, and things like vitamin D and fluoride. All those are necessary to build strong bones in our childhood to last our whole life. Osteoporosis means porous bones. Our bones are most dense by the time we reach 20, and from then on they tend to deteriorate. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over the age of 50 will suffer bone fractures due to osteoporosis. Although any bone is susceptible to weakness, the bones of the wrist, the hip, and the spine are the most likely to break from osteoporosis. Of these, the most serious is the hip fracture. 1 in 4 people who suffer a hip fracture will die within a year from complications of inability to walk and take care of themselves. That's why nowadays, when people have a hip fracture, we try to get the people up right away, ambulate within 24 hours, so they can get back into their daily lifestyles. Risk factors for fractures include family history, a prior history of any fractures from minor injury, people who are underweight and overweight, and smoking. These are all risk factors for fractures due to osteoporosis. The standard test for osteoporosis is bone density. This can be performed by your doctor. It's a simple and painless test, and you develop the risk factors for how likely you are to suffer a bone fracture from osteoporosis. Besides good nutrition, the other factors that can help a person who is at risk for osteoporosis and bone fractures are low-impact exercise, good nutrition, and such things as dancing, Pilates, and swimming. Having adequate calcium in your diet is essential. As much as 1,000 milligrams per day will help build up and keep those bones strong. There are now a lot of bone-building medications available. Many of these require injections on a weekly or monthly basis. If you feel you may be at risk for osteoporosis, have your doctor do the bone density test. Preventing a fracture will save you a lot of pain and help you live a long and healthy life. This is Dr. Philip Levin with Doctor's Dreams videos. Please subscribe.